what we want, the truth in this case. One thing is quite certain. They barked up the wrong tree with BK.
Yeah. You bark up the wrong tree with BK. You. No one else. Because in the beginning, okay, everybody's allowed to change their mind. Everybody's allowed to change their mind, right? But you know what that tells me? That in the very beginning of this case, you didn't pay no attention. Because this case is not complicated at all. This case was never complicated at all since day one. Since day one, in this Idaho 4 case, you knew all the tattletales of cover-up. Again, if you are smart enough, street smart, your shystiness is on point. Your devious is on point. Recognizing the lies on point since day one. That's if you did pay attention to the case. But no, the first thing that it came out of your mouth, it was that Bryan Kohberger was guilty, and you was giving us the reasons why he was guilty, right? Lucy said, I'm on Team Facts. And listen, I'm in the same thing. Listen, if you see or hear anything that I said wrong, listen, feel free to correct me. Feel free to enlighten me. I don't have a problem with that, Lucy Lou. You know me, though. But I got to give this idiot a little bit of what he deserved, because it does bother me. He put this video after I already cooked him. I cook them on that live stream that I just put out the clips and stuff. I cook them. And he want to reinsure his point on this. You know what's the worst thing about it? That if he could have said anything to back his theory with anything that is in the documents, I might give him the benefit of the doubt. But you was, since day one, you was wrong saying that Bryan Kohberger was guilty. That just told me right there and there that you did not research, you did not investigate the topic, you did not look through everything and anything that you could look into before you even said that Bryan Kohberger was guilty, because you was looking for what's popular. Embree is one of those. Whatever is popular, he want to put himself in as he knows. So it was popular to say that Bryan Kohberger was guilty. The people that were saying that Bryan Kohberger was guilty was getting a lot of subscribers and a lot of views. Embree got all his subscribers when he was saying that Bryan Kohberger was guilty. That's how Embree became Embree with all these views. Then, after the documents started coming out and things in court starting to develop, now he like, oh, but I think Bryan Kohberger might be innocent. And I'm over here like, no kidding, you deep shit. Like, what? Welcome. What else I could say? Because I was the only content creator on YouTube since 2022 telling you that Bryan Kohberger was innocent and the reasons why. The only one. The only one. I have witnesses in chat about this. The only content creator for a long time. Then what happened? And then what happened? Because I seen it happen. I seen it happen on real time. Because I was pushing the narrative and I was getting a lot of views back then. On the main channel, a lot of views. That's when I was making, you know, I started making my my appearances in Dago and all these other true crime shows and stuff like that. So then when people started to hear like, damn, Jrod on point, what he's saying, it makes sense. So just because what I was saying was making sense, but no one had proof of it, but it was making sense, a lot of people leaned to my side. And they was like, you know what, Jrod, I think you're right. I'm going to look into that. And what happened? They started seeing that Kohberger do not look as guilty as they say. Then now we have all these other content creators giving Bryan Kohberger the benefit of the doubt. I don't care if no one want to give me my credit. I don't care. I know. People in chat know that meanwhile all content creators in YouTube was telling you that Bryan Kohberger was guilty. I was the only one telling you that he was innocent and the reasons why and what you should be looking into. That was me. With no documents. With no paperwork. We know nothing. That was me, the only one. Then when documents started coming out, then now because you have paper in front of you, now you're going to change your mind? You know why? Because I did my homework early. Y'all such amazing YouTube true crime content creators, but y'all don't know how to get to the point. That's why my name is Jrod on Point. Y'all don't know how to get to the point. Y'all scared to get to the point.
Until people open their eyes and get out of their own way, finding the truth is going to be difficult for a lot of people.
Why won't you get out your own ways? Why you take? It's like Embree is talking to himself while trying to talk to us for him to convince himself. This is what it is. Yeah. This is what it is. He's talking to himself. He's not talking to us. He's talking to himself. Because he's the one stubborn. He's the one stubborn. Don't want to see, like, dude, everything that you talk about, none of that shit is on the documents. None of the names that you talk is nothing there. You have a Jack Decor. That's all I know. You don't even want to say that I was right. When in the list of suspects, y'all seen the name Jack Decor. None of y'all motherfuckers that have been hearing me since 2022. None of y'all content creators, none of y'all motherfuckers that have heard me saying it for the past, since 2022 all the way to 2025. Is many and multiple big and small content creators they have heard Jrod on Point saying Jack Decor is my main suspect. Everybody Everybody was like, no,